Today we are at a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Lonely Planet's #1 place to visit in the entire world, and it's about the size of modern day Paris.
We are exploring Angkor Wat.
So the first thing that everyone does when they get here, you get here around 4:30, 5 a.m. so that you can watch the sunrise, which is happening behind Aiden's head. But this is what you'll be competing with if you do want to get the sunrise pic. Obviously it reflects off the lake, so there's everyone waiting for the picture. We couldn't be bothered to wait any longer. We've seen a sunrise before. It is time to start exploring. We are just outside the gates of the main Angkor Wat temple. I cannot wait. Already I've seen enough to be blown away, so this day can only get better. Looks a bit scary. It's about 6:30 now, so it's nice and quiet. Everyone's still out there watching the sunrise, but you can see it has risen. So it's still nice and quiet here where we're walking. Really peaceful. You can hear the birds, I think the bats as well. So far not too crowded up here, so I think we get this main one out of the way and then head to some quieter ones. We've just walked up like many steep stairs to get to the top of one of the, what would you even call this, Aiden?
No idea.
Towers? I don't know. So there's an amazing view. Just beautiful, really magnificent. It's so nice to see just all of the intricate work. But yeah, we're going to carry on. It is starting to get a lot busier and a lot hotter, so I think we need to quickly move on to the next one.
So we paid for a 1-day pass, which is actually 2 days for some reason. So if you pay for a 1-day pass, you can come back tomorrow. It's $37 each, so it's not too bad, to be fair.
Not too bad for us, we're okay with that.
Yeah, definitely.
We booked a private tuk-tuk with our hostel. We just thought it would be easier. Didn't fancy walking loads today, so we thought we'll tuk-tuk to each place. And we've got a really nice driver, so we're fine with that. That was only $20. So all in all, a little bit of money, but still pretty cheap for us, staying on budget.
And the reason we decided to book the tuk-tuk is because apparently it's an hour walk between each of the temples, and there's 8 of them, so that's a lot of
them,
walking.
yeah. They're quite far away from each other, some more than others, but we just didn't fancy it this morning, definitely not too early. So we have completed the main Angkor Wat temple. When we say completed, honestly you could spend the whole day just in that one.
Oh yes, definitely.
There's so much to see, so many just secret little alleyways and just intricate carvings. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So worth it already, and we haven't even been to any of the other ones yet. So when you are here, you absolutely have to battle with everyone getting their pictures, but rightly so, we're getting them too. It's a beautiful place, everyone wants to have their pictures with it. It's just hard to kind of weave in and out, not ruining anyone's pictures. Some places you kind of have to queue up to get the picture. We're not really about that, we just carry on and find our own little quiet space.
And I like to ruin people's pictures.
You're horrible.
We've spotted our first monkey.
It's that little movement, you can see it, yep.
Two of them.
There they are, plotting to kill me. Take me anywhere, take me to Angkor Wat, and still I just like the water. It's just so peaceful and lovely. Something about lakes, rivers, the ocean, waterfalls. I love it. We are now at Bayon Temple, which is again a massive temple. So magnificent. I'm just looking at it here in front of the camera. Wow, wow, wow. So a very big Buddhist temple for the Buddha. We just read the sign. And yeah, we're gonna have another little explore. These are animals that I do like. Oh. So we are recording some very lovely shots of lots of these temples, but we don't want it to get boring. We don't want it to just be pretty. We're going to give you some quick bonus round facts. So hit the maiden. Angkor Wat was built in the early 12th century, so that is what, nearly 1,000 years old pretty much. Amazing.
Monkeys have tails, apes do not. That's how you can tell if it's a monkey or an ape. That's a fact.
I was talking just about Angkor Wat, but okay. This one, Bayon Temple, used to be a Hindu temple, very similar to the rest of the ones here, and then they got turned into Buddhist ones when they were rediscovered.
So Angkor Wat used to be a city that was left to ruins, and it was rediscovered in the 1800s by a French explorer who just stumbled upon this massive place.
It is the largest religious monument in the world, measuring at, Aidan?
400 acres big.
Whoa, massive. That's the end of our quick facts about Angkor Wat. Hope you enjoyed. So ever since they discovered it, they have been restoring it to get it back to its kind of once beauty that it had. It's actually still in restoration to this day. There's many different parts you can see, lots of scaffolding. So yeah, pretty much still being restored.
You may be wondering how they managed to actually build it. These heavy rocks, they used elephants to lug them around, so.
Parkour, mate.
We've been reading on the signs here that there are lots of different countries that are helping to restore and maintain these temples. So the first one we went to was being restored by Germany. the second one Japan, and this one is being restored by India, so it's very nice that they're helping out.
Time for breakfast. All we've got is some chicken crisps.
Half a packet of chicken crisps.
It's not really breakfast, but we're hungry, so.
Since we left the first main big temple, it's been virtually empty at the other two we've been to now. It's lovely. I imagine it's a lot more quiet because it is just after Christmas, so not many people here at the moment, but yeah, it's been great. It's completely empty basically.
Yeah, we have heard of people that recommend going the opposite way, so most of the tuk-tuk drivers and the recommended routes will take you around the same kind of circuit. If you have any special requests, they'll definitely take you a different way. So lots of people ask to go the opposite way to beat the crowds. I think if you are here at very, very busy time, so if you are here at a very busy time, if you're queuing even to buy the tickets to start with, then you know it's going to be busy. I would recommend going the opposite way so that you can experience it a little bit quieter. This one is really in ruins, not as restored as the other ones. We are just walking around, oh, mind the jump, the west entrance of Ta Prohm Temple. It's not looking like it right now, but this is the base, the Tomb Raider Temple. It's where they filmed the movie, and actually they filmed some in Siem Reap as well, which is really interesting where we are staying at the minute. But I think we chose the wrong entrance to walk into because right now it's just old ruins. This one so far has been my favourite, just the trees, the nature intertwined, growing through the ruins. Like you can see this one here, it's like breaking apart, amazing. The roots growing up, and then look.
The tree on top of it.
It's definitely getting a lot more busier. It's just about to turn 9 AM, so it's still very, very early. I mean, if you didn't hear about the sunrise, then maybe you would want to head here for 9 AM, but it's getting a lot busier, a lot more tours, a lot more groups of people, making you have to kind of like queue to get in and out of the narrow pathways. But we've done 3 already, so we're really good for time, doing very well so far.
So cool.
We have arrived at Bante Kadai. Really ruining the pronunciations of these ancient temples. It's a lot smaller, but I think this behind us is just the gate and then you go further in. But still beautiful. Oh, that's a tour getting a bit rowdy. I think the issue is there's so many. I would love to see all of them, but you get a little bit templed out. You don't want to see all of them straight away. Walking, hot, gets a little bit tiring. So personally, I would say come and do the sunrise one day, but definitely come back the next day to see some places that you haven't already seen and just take it in, have a bit longer here. We are stuck behind a very big tour group at this one. We're not learning anything, unfortunately, because they're not speaking English, so we can't even eavesdrop. All the like blocks, it makes me think that maybe there was something there, maybe some extra walls. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And then I think we're going to the main part now, which I think has been, not as restored as the other temples. I can't even imagine the work that goes into making just one of these, let alone a whole city of temples. It's absolutely amazing, so inspiring, the work and the devotion that went into these, and just, crazy amazing. Out to this nice green area. Some grass. We are just heading back now to our faithful tuk-tuk driver who's been really good to us. He's taken us from every temple and just really nice, really kind, very helpful. We would have much rather had a tuk-tuk than walk, seeing now how long it took even on that to get between each temple, definitely like an hour walk between them.
Thank you very much for watching this video. Remember to like, comment and subscribe.
We'll see you soon. Bye.